It's a creepy ass doll. Especially, like it looks really used and dirty. But if it's been in that pack for 60 years, it shouldn't really be that dirty, should it? Chapter 10. Got our shoes. So what else do we have? We've got clothes. Oh, that's probably mom. Oh, look at that picture. Like mom is really dark. And that's probably us scared with our doll. Very interesting. And there's a key. Is that a key? But how the fuck are we gonna pick that up? Okay. I want that key. Oh fuck. I can't pick that up. It's just too far away. I don't know. I don't know how to pick that up. Do we even have to pick it up? I guess not. It'd be more obvious. Okay, found the doll. You think that we are bad and mom is good, but what the hell do we do now? We still haven't found our friend, right? The one that got taken away. The one we were fiddling with under the shower.
Let's look for Charlotte. We have abandoned her.
Oh yeah,
She will
Charlotte.
always remain where we abandoned her. Beneath the hot lights.
Yeah. We just saw her a couple of minutes ago. But of course, I don't remember where that was. Was it on this floor? Yes, it was here. Charlotte. Creepy ass motherfucker. Charlotte. Okay. Okay, we are in a wheelchair. Who's behind us? We can't see. It's pretty creepy. And we're taken into... the semi-agitated ward. What the hell? Who's behind us? Ah! Oh, fuck me! You son of a bitch!
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Charlotte's gone away. I didn't come to get us now. I only obeyed orders. Leave us alone. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders. Even though we're bad. Mom won't leave us alone. I didn't do anything. Charlotte gone away. I only obeyed orders. Mom will come and get us now. She loves us, even though we're bad.
I didn't do anything. I only obeyed orders.
Montefascoli, 20th December, 1941. Dear Director, please let me know how my daughter, your patient Renee T., is doing. I've written to my daughter several times, but without getting any reply. I'm very worried, and since I've been ill for some time and I'm not fit to come and visit her, please do me the favor of letting me know when it will be possible for me to bring my daughter home. Your humble servant, Ada T. Bring this letter to the attention of Dr. C so he can evaluate the possible discharge of the patient.
I think we've read this before. I think I remember reading it.
7th September, 1938. The patient frequently indulges in recriminations expressed in an explosive tone of voice. This morning she threw away the milk, saying it was full of urine, spittle, and all the other filth. Crazed, she hears voices. They order her about. She says she heard children singing. They were imprisoned in a school. 20th January, 1939. Mutistic, groggy, pays no attention to anything. When questioned and stimulated, she starts crying and weeping. At other times, she laughs. 1st June. Apathetic, eats very little. She refuses to be touched. Doesn't respond. Passes her time in the park. The cooks report that she sits on a bench in front of the kitchens. 14 October. Impulsive once again. This morning she asked for 2 eggs to make zabaione, but the moment she was given them, she threw them away. Excited, uproarious, slightly confused, she strips off. 8th December. Tied to bed for 15 days. High-spirited, tends to make witty comments and use vulgar words, laughs hysterically, masturbates. The nurses report that about 2 weeks ago she remained in the showers on her own and didn't want to leave. They report that when they took her away, she swore at them and then hit out at them and bit them. 2 nurses had to be treated for their injuries. Since then, they've kept her tied to the bed. Transferred to the semi-agitated ward. From the care of Dr. B to the care of Dr. C. I was with Amara in the showers. My memories terrify me. They're not real, are they?
Yeah, I don't think they're real. I kind of predicted that.
"15th December. Dr. C. Patient notes. The abnormality of her psychic state has induced her to lead a life which is irregular and tends towards delinquency. Of fickle and flighty character, she abandons her household duties at intervals and dabbles in occasional prostitution." Prostitution? Me? No, I don't think I could have. Or are my memories betraying me? What other horrible things might I have done without even suspecting it? The uncertainty, the fear of my own actions was one of the things that most tormented me. Her mental deficiency makes her deaf to the reprimands of her family. She has shown suicidal tendencies. She was brought to the ward yesterday, agitated and vociferous, treated with cortisol, 2 injections a week for 5 weeks. They were only trying to confuse us with the therapy, and my God, they managed. It was as if they wanted to instill the madness into us.
The end justifies the means for those who have power. Well, yeah, the end justifies the means. They were the only therapies that could be used. It's probably might be true. There are so many of you. What could they do to manage? Yeah.
2nd June. After a long period of calm and improvement, the patient is very agitated today and vehemently refuses to submit to a gynecological examination. She swore and cursed those who generated her, flailing her arms and hitting out. The patient, according to reports by Dr. B, has been subjected to periodic checkups since she had a spontaneous abortion about 2 years ago in her 3rd month of pregnancy. Conception occurred after she had sexual intercourse with a stranger who sneaked into the hospital park.
Whatever.
As detailed in the charges filed at police headquarters in Volterra, a copy of which is attached to these clinical notes. ES therapy. That's how the reality is hidden. It's all carefully planned.
Yeah, definitely is. Yes, all well planned. The institution had to protect itself.
13th June. The nurses report that after having received her mother's letter, she fell into a state of great mental confusion. She threw her soup over another inmate because she was very anxious, and she punched a nurse. Impulsive, lashes about her. She rails against the doctor in vulgar terms while he is examining her, lashes out and spits. Block all correspondence so as not to give the patient further reasons to become agitated. 20th August, tied to bed. The nurses report that the patient becomes highly agitated after the visit of a relative or family friend. Even 2 days later, she still shouts ceaselessly that he commands her, that she must obey and harm herself, and that she is not Charlotte. All visits forbidden, constrained to bed and intensification of ES therapy until we achieve results. No contact with the exterior. In that way, no one knew what was happening within these walls.
Yes, that is true. Human misery was thrown in here and locked away to make the world forget about it. And the people who were in here were no longer human beings as far as society was concerned. The important thing was to keep you quiet. You don't remember what happened when the letters arrived. How can you judge? God knows how much suffering they spared you. Yeah, I'm gonna pick A.
3rd March. Alert, correct attitude, replies when questioned. The nurses report that the patient is calm. She washes and looks after herself. She affirms the existence of a certain Amara. She says that Amara is a patient who disappeared when she was moved to this ward. No confirmation. Probably a regressive hallucination. Evaluate transfer. Amara invented by me? That's not possible. She was there. I know she was there. I feel it. She must have left traces somewhere.
Yeah, so there could be like 2 possibilities. And the one is or Renee did really imagine, hallucinate that Amara exists, or Amara was killed, and she was killed and they had to cover it up. But you know, the things they do in this asylum, I don't think they would have a problem. Probably a more common occurrence to get rid of dead people without anybody noticing. Okay, now the music is getting scary again. The sound.
We can try to find her medical records in the archive where the letters from her mother were filed.
Okay, let's see if we can find something about Amara. Back to the archives we go. Am I going the right way? I think we are, yes. We are. Okay, let's see if we can find anything about Amara. We don't know a last name, do we?
Amara B., age 32, housewife, mother of 2 daughters, married to Mario B. So Amara exists then, yet she had no children. She wasn't married, but that photo, it's her. 3rd June 1936, admitted yesterday. She shows signs of improvement. 10th June, jolly, calm, tranquil. She behaves well, keeps herself tidy and clean. Discharged 8th June. 28th April 1937, arrives, brought by her husband, in an anxious and nervous state, has difficulty speaking, trembles. Discharged 14th May. 8th March 1938. A few days before Renee was admitted, she told me that she had also been admitted shortly before. Arrived yesterday in a febrile state. Discharged 14th March. She didn't leave. Certainly not after so few days, no. June 22nd, 1939. Readmitted. Once more the patient shows rapid improvement. Discharged 2nd July. 1st August, 1941. Umpteenth admission due to agitation. Discharged 27th August. She came and went, stayed there only for short periods, but I remember her always with me. What's happening? 4th March 1942. Here once more, the same situation. 8th March. Compared with previous admissions, the patient seems depressed even after a few days, although she bears herself well and is attentive. Discharged 25th March. 2nd April. The patient is distracted and apathetic. Her husband brought her because she doesn't eat, doctor, sleeps all the time. I'm so worried, doctor. You know her, you can help her. 6th April. Tuberculosis. Patient transferred to Marigliano Pavilion in isolation. 3rd May 1942. Death due to tuberculosis, about 8:30. Is Amara dead? Poor dear friend, I wasn't even able to say goodbye to you. Enclosed is a manuscript written by the patient, probably delirium. I'm dying, I know it. I'm losing lots of blood, also internally. It's strange, since I came back in here, I can't think of anything other than that little girl with her sad eyes, her desperation. I only saw her for a short time, true, but she remains in my heart. Will she still be here? I hope to God not. I hope she's better and her mother's taken her home. My memories don't correspond. What's the point of this? Perhaps my memory is deceiving me. The things are not as I remember, as I see them. But she said she liked me. Really, I can't understand it. I just want to say goodbye to her for the last time. I never even said goodbye to her. How could a soul survive in this hell? I wish to feel things again. Pain, passion. Once again feel the tears wetting my face. Remember to have lived.